diperuntukkan kepada semua siswa-siswi Sekolah Gereja Academy. Mohon masuki kelasnya masing-masing. To every students from the Gereja Academy, please go to your assigned classes. Red pill or blue pill? No, you don't have. You don't have an option here. You will study maths whether you like it or not. No running. No running in the halls. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you... Selamat pagi semuanya. Good morning everybody. Ohayou gozaimasu. You guys know what we're going to do today? Reverb still on.
Hi. Should we redo that? That's quite a pointer, isn't it? I quite like this pointer. It's quite something, I must say. Like I can point out a lot of stuff. Boop 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 boop. Ine, kore. Pointer ga aru yo. I have a pointer. Ollie punya pointer nih. Nih perhatiin bagian sini gitu. Bagian sini juga perhatiin. Gitu kan ya. Keren kan ya?
Thank you.
Selamat pagi semuanya. Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning everybody. Hari ini kita akan belajar Matrix. Today we will be studying Matrix. And no, it's not the movie Matrix. It's a different kind of Matrix. So I don't want you guys to get confused. No red pills, no blue pills, no Mr. Andersons today.
Mr. Anderson.
Nope. It's just numbers and fun. Ini hanya kita cuma gimana ya? Matrix itu termasuk materi yang gampang banget gitu gak sih? It's one of the easiest materials. And last time we actually covered a lot of... Wait, why is the donation covered? Wait, let me fix that real quick. Let's put the donation here. Thank you for the super chat. So, last time we did quite a lot of difficult maths. Terakhir kali itu kita belajar matematika yang lumayan susah kan ya? So today I want to do a refresher. Ollie pengen refreshing kalian sedikit. Biar kalian nggak terlalu penat gitu. It's just really fun maths, really easy maths. Let's just get to it. Kita langsung mulai aja kali ya. Hi, a matrix. So, what is a matrix exactly? Oh, yuk. Betul. Kita tulis ya di matrix. So, what is a matrix? Well, matrix, I don't know how to explain what a matrix is, but basically, if you see a bunch of numbers in a square that looks something like this, then this is a matrix. I'm sure that you guys seen it somewhere, right? Pasti kalian pernah ngeliat lah sekali kan ya? It's numbers in a box. That's the easiest way to explain what a matrix is. For example, I'll give you guys another example. Let's say that A equals A, B, C, D. Now this itself is already a matrix, I think, right? Not Keanu Reeves. Nope, not Keanu Reeves. And there, you can actually write matrix in a lot of ways. You can put it... This is what we call ordo 2x2, which is a 2x2 matrix. It can also be like 1x3. 1x3 would look something like this. Or it could look something like 3x3, which is something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Matrix comes in all sizes, but for now, let's just study the 2x2 matrix, okay? matriks itu ada banyak kan ya bentuknya. Tapi untuk sekarang karena kita baru mulai, kita fokus ke ordo 2x2. Okay, we'll just focus on the 2x2 matrix. Okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yes. So, what's the first thing that I'd like to teach you guys? Oh, yeah, I'd like to teach you guys this thing called. Well, let's cover the basics first, okay? Let's cover the basics. So, let's study transpose first. It's called transpose too, right, in English? Transpose itu bahasa Inggrisnya juga sama aja kan ya, transpose kan ya? Wait, but you guys do understand what a matrix is, right? So basically, this thing right here, this is a matrix. And there's also this thing called a transpose. Ollie, what's a transpose? Well, a transpose is when the matrix transposes. Transpose itu adalah ketika sebuah matriks ke transpose. It's just I don't know. It's a phrase. I just go by the book. Yeah. What does matrix measure exactly? To be honest, I'm not sure. Remember, guys, I died when I was still in high school, so I kind of missed out on a lot of stuff. So I'm also reviewing stuff. Transpose, not transpose, at least in English. Oh, it's not transpose in English? Transpose is transpose. It is. So, what is transpose, actually? Transpose is when you flip the columns and the rows. Jadi, transpose itu adalah sebuah situasi di mana kolom dan barisan yang ada di matriks itu ditukar. You guys know columns and rows? Kalian tahu kan ya, mana yang baris, yang mana yang kolom? This is what we'd like to call a row. Ya, yang ini baris ya. Wow. This, the blue one, is what we like to call column. Easy, right? Don't get it mixed up, okay, guys? Jangan sampai ketukar-tukar. An easy way to think about it is that, you see, sometimes if you walk into a building, you see those really big things that holds the building together. Those are called columns, and they are vertical. So remember, columns are always vertical, while row is always horizontal. Yang horizontal itu baris, yang berdiri itu sudah pasti kolom, okay? Right. Now back to transpose. So transpose is basically when you switch the rows and the columns. For example, we have one really good example here. We have A, B, C, D. So how do you switch it up? Well, you see, this column will become the first row. And this column will become the second row. It's easy. So what happens is that this will become A, C, B, D. Wow! It switched! Very, very easy. Mudah sekali. Ya? Sampai sini, ada pertanyaan? It should be clear, right? You guys get it, right? I don't understand. So, this is called a matrix. And in matrix, there's this thing called transpose. Transpose is a process where the columns turn, where you switch the columns into rows and rows into columns. So what happens here is this. This is the first row, right? The first row will become the first column, and the second row will become the second column. You see? It's pretty easy. So it was A, B, C, D, right? It was A, B, C, D. But because we switch it up, the B becomes the column. So it becomes A, B, C, D. Do you guys understand? Easy, right? Example on a bigger matrix would probably be better. Should we make a bigger matrix then? Wait. Yeah. I'll explain it on a bigger matrix. Let's try a 3 by 3, okay? 3 by 3 matrix. Let's say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So this column, this row will become the first column. So it becomes A, B, C. And then this one row will also be a column, and you write it as D, E, F. And then this row will become a column, G, H, I. And this is what we call a transpose. Do you guys understand? A becomes other A. Well, I guess you could say that. Why do we do that? Because you need transpose to do certain equations. Yes. Ne? Understood? So this is what we call a transpose. It's a transpose, right? In English, it's also called a transpose, right? Di bahasa Inggris namanya juga transpose kan ya? Jadi begitu. It's very, very easy. I'll give you guys another example. So let's put numbers this time. We used alphabets. So now let's use numbers. Tadi kan kita make huruf kan ya. Sekarang kita make nomor biasa ya. Let's try 8, 9, 6, 1, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If this becomes a transpose, like let's say it becomes transpose, then what we get is that this row will become the first column. Remember, column means it goes down. So we get 8, 9, 6, right? And then there's, transpose. There we go. And then the second row will become the second column, which is 1, 7, 2. Easy. And then the last row will become the last column, which is 3, 4, 5. Understood? Got it. Good. Wonderful. So I'm assuming that everyone already took notes. Berarti semuanya udah nyatet ya? Everyone good? Let me drink some tea first before we continue.
Thank you.
Very easy. So this is what we call transpose, and I'd like you guys to write it down in your notes. Wait, let me write it down in a simple way so that you guys can understand. So there's this thing called transpose. Transpose is when A becomes T. Or you can also write it as this. I don't know what this is called, but you can write it this way too. So let's say there's A, B, C, D. Then if transposed, then it will become A, B, C, D. Understood? I hope you guys write this down. A prime. Oh, it's called A prime. A prime. Yes. This isn't supposed to look like a 1. Wait. This is supposed to look something like this. Kind of. Ne? Understood. Compliment. Right, a compliment. I hope you guys wrote this down in your notebooks, because there's going to be a lot of... We're going to use this in our in most of the equations that we'll be doing. Hi. Yeah. Next, I'd like to teach you guys about determinan. Determinan bahasa Inggrisnya apa ya? Ollie pengen ngajarin kalian determinan. Determination? Determinan apa ya? Just determinant. Oh, okay. Determinant. This is next in our book. Oh my god, Ollie, what is determinant? Well, I'll show you. So, the determinant, it looks something like this. So this is like a normal matrix, right? But if it becomes a determinant, then you write it as DT A. Or most people write it as determinant A. The A is locked in a cage. That is what we call determinant. Because you're determined to put people in jail. That's why A is in a cage. Ne? Determinant.
Sombra, thank you.
So it really is a watch-along. Okay, I'll get my notebook. It's not a watch-along, okay? Why do we do that? To see the value of matrices. Yeah, I don't know why we do this. Somebody call a professor. I'm not very sure, but this is something that we need to learn. Yes. Sensei, will you put me in jail? No. Yes. So, determinant has its own, what is it called? Formula. Kalau determinan ini ada formula tersendirinya. For example, determinant A is A times D minus a B times C. This is the formula for a determinant. Okay? You got it? Let me write it down real quick. Let me make it easier. Let me give you guys an example. I'll write determinant over here. So,
Sebaca, thank you.
man, stop. There we go. This is the formula of a determinant. So, let's take, for example, a matrix. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. Do you guys remember which one are the A, B, C, Ds? Well, right now, number 2 is A, number 4 is B, number 6 is C, and number 8 is D. So how do we look for the determinant? Easy. We just count them and put them into the formula. So this, the A is 2, so we put 2 over here, times by D. D is 8, minus a B, which is 4, times 6. So 2 times 8 is 16. While 4 times 6 is 24. Right? So, the determinant for this matrix is minus 8. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Easy. Very, very easy. What are determinants for? Wait, let me look for it. What are determinants in matrices for? What is it for? The determinant helps us find the inverse of a matrix. It tells us things about the matrix that are useful in system of linear equations, calculus, and more. That is why determinants are quite important, everybody. Yes. Ne?
Sebaca, thank you.
Ori, 今来た。わからん。わからんですか？じゃあ、もう一回やりますか。Since one of them didn't understand, let me explain one more time. So this is what we call the determinant. Determinant is usually written like this. Biasanya determinan itu ditulisnya itu seperti ini. Determinan wa ne, kouyuu koto desu. The formula is A plus D. I mean A times D minus B times C. Dan rumusnya itu A kali D dikurang B kali C. So let's take an example. Let's see. What number should we use? 3, 7, 9, 5. So this is what we call a matrix. This is what we call a matrix. And in matrix, the order goes from left to right, up to down. So basically, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. And if you want to look for the determinant, you just gotta put the numbers into the formula. Dan kalau kalian nyari determinant, tinggal ditaruh di rumusnya ya. So, what we get is A is 3, so 3 times 5 is D. 5 minus B is 7 times 9. Right? So what we get will be 15 minus 63. Yeah, that's a lot of numbers. Wait, how much is it then? 63. Just a minute. 513 minus 5, 8, 4. Minus 48, everybody. Yeah. Quick maths. So this is the determinant of this matrix. You got that? For now, let's just study the determinant for the 2x2 matrix, okay? Untuk sekarang kita belajar determinan yang untuk 2x2, okay? Yes. Just tipping to trigger that super chat Sankey soundbite. Thank you. I'm still kind of confused. Don't worry, it'll get easy later. But for now, let's move on to the last point. That's very important to the matrix. What we call inverse.
Thank you.
Kita langsung lanjut ke inverse ya. Sangat penting. Selalu ditanyain soalnya. Oke? 2x2. Let's just learn 2x2. So what is an inverse? Well, we had a transpose, right? A transpose is a T. Oh, can't see the T. A T. And we also learned about determinants, which is A in jail. Now we're going to learn about inverse. Inverse looks like this. A. This is what we call inverse. I'm sure that you guys see it in other places other than Matrix. Inverse is very famous and everyone loves it. Ne? Hi. Now, inverse also has its share of equation. I mean formula. Inverse itu juga punya rumusnya tersendiri. And inverse is a little bit tricky, so hold on with me, okay? Kalian pegangan ya. Soalnya yang ini rumusnya itu lumayan lebih panjang daripada yang lain. 1 divided by determinant and then multiplied by, I forgot what this was called, but you multiply it with D minus B minus C and A. Do you guys see what happens here? So what happens is that A is supposed to be over here, right? But then you switch it up so that the A goes down. And then the B goes up, but it becomes minus. It's like a switcheroo. You kind of switch it up all. Kind of switch everything up. This goes here, this goes there, this goes here, this goes there. Cross method. I don't know if it's called a cross method. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, this is what we call inverse. And this is the formula of an inverse. I hope you guys write this down in your notebooks because we're going to go a little bit more haywire. Okay? So we know what inverse does. So let's put it into an example. Inverse. INV. Good enough. Hi. So let's take an example. Let's take for an example, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're looking for the inverse of 1, 2, 3, 4. So, how do we look for it? We look for it by... First of all, we gotta look for the determinant. Do you guys remember what's the formula for the determinant? That's right. The determinant for the formula of the determinant is A times D minus B times C. Which is A is 1, so we put 1 over here. D is 4, we put it over here. Minus B, 2 over here. And C, 3 over here. So it's 4 minus 6. Which means the determinant is minus 2. We'll put this over here. This is the D. Now that we got the determinant, now that we got the determinant, all we need to do is time it. I mean, like, count it all. Like, tinggal dijumlahin gitu maksudnya. So, if we put it into the formula, it becomes 1 minus 2. And, this becomes D. Because this becomes a D, then that means we put 4 over here. And then because this is minus B, this is minus 3. And if, right. Wait, no. That's not B. This becomes minus 2. I'm very sorry. So this is D. D is 4. And then B is 2, which becomes minus 2. Then C is minus 3. And A is 4. I mean, 1. Yes. To be honest, this itself is already correct. But you can just write it like this. But you can also write it as, like this. Yeah, because you can multiply it too, right? Humma. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Gampang kan? Yes. Where did the 1 minus 2 comes from? The 1 minus 2, this one, you mean? We got it from the determinant. So, allow me to review. So, the formula of the inverse is 1 by determinant multiplied by D minus B minus C A, right? The matrix. So first of all, we gotta look for the 1 divided by minus... Wait, we gotta look for this. And after counting it with the determinant's formula, which is AD minus B times C, we get minus 2. Yeah. So now let's review the whole thing, okay? Let's review the whole thing. We learned transpose, determinant, and inverse. Let's say, for example, let's say that a matrix is 1, 2, 4, 5. Hi. 問題です。 if a matrix is 1, 2, 4, 5, then what is the transpose? What is the determinant? And what is the inverse of this matrix? I'll give you guys 2 minutes to do it yourselves. After 2 minutes, then we can discuss it together. Ollie kasih kalian waktu 2 menit. Kalau 2 menit udah selesai, nanti kita bahas bareng-bareng ya. 2分あげる。この問題やってください。ね。はい。2 minutes is enough, guys. It's easy. Dikta. Erai. Let's wait for the others though. Kita tunggu yang lain ya. I wonder if you guys can see my handwriting. Let me make it a little bit neater. Is that better? Oh. 1, 2, 4, 5. That's better. Equations. A, P. A. And also A inverse. There we go. 1 more minute, everyone. 1 more minute. I'm waiting. Okay, 2 minutes over, guys. We're going to discuss it together, okay? Kita bahas bareng-bareng ya. 一緒にやりましょう. Okay, first of all, let's do the transpose. So, oh, that's really thick. If this matrix is transposed, remember, when it's transposed, the rows become columns, okay? Kalau ini ditranspose berarti yang barisan jadi column. So, the first row is this one, right? 1, 2, which means that the first column will be 1, 2. Karena di sini barisnya 1, 2, berarti di sini kolomnya jadi 1, 2. Gampang ya? Kemudian yang 4, 5, ini kan baris kan ya? Berarti tinggal dijadiin column. Because this is also a row, and all we need to do is turn it into a column. So this becomes a 4, 5. Easy peasy. We got our transpose. Super easy. Wow. And then next is that we're going to look for the determinant. Okay? Do you guys remember the determinant formula? If you guys forgot, I'll write it down again for you guys. It's A times D minus B times C. Rumusnya itu A kali D dikurang B kali C ya. So what we do? All we need to do is just put it into the equation. Jadi A itu 1, A is 1, right? Times by D. The D is 5. Minus B. B is 2. Times C. C is 4. So we get 5 minus 8. Which becomes minus 3. You guys got it, right? Bener gak kalian ngerjainnya? Minus 3, erai. Minna erai. Good job. Everyone is doing a great job and I'm very proud. Now, Now, the next part is going to be the inverse now. The inverse is going to be a little bit tricky. Not really, it's actually really easy. One, two, four, five. So, let's write it down here. The inverse formula is 1 divided by the determinant times by the minus b minus c. Wait, that looks like an A. D minus b minus c A. So what we do now here is that we just put it all into the equation. So 1, the determinant we got was 3, right? So this is minus 3. And then we just need to do a switcheroo in the matrix. So D is 5. So we put 5 over here. B is 2. We just need to turn it into negative 2. And then C is 4. We turn it into a negative also. And we put 1, the A, over here. This itself is already correct. Okay? Kayak gini pun udah benar. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, or you can also write it as 5 per 3 or minus 3 because you know you multiply it here. Minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 3 1 minus 3. You guys can also write it this way. Very, very easy, right? Sangat mudah kan? Mudah sekali. Hai. Yeah, those are the basics that I want you guys to write down on your notebooks. Because you guys will forget if you don't. Now, I'm going to tell you guys how to do additions, subtractions, and also multiplications on matrix. Ollie sekarang pengen ngajarin kalian cara menjumlahkan matrix. Mudah sekali, gampang sekali, yes. So, the one that we just studied, those are the laws of matrix. Yang barusan itu hukum matrix ya. Kalau sekarang kita akan belajar caranya menjumlahkan. We're going to study how to add, subtract, and multiply. This is easier, okay? Addition. So let's say that we have one matrix. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want to add it to another matrix, which is 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh! What do we do? We have to add the matrices together. Oh, the pain! No, it's actually very, very easy. So what we do is, all we need to do is just put it on. We just, add everything. So, 1 plus 5, we put it here. We add them according to their rows and columns, okay? Because 1 is on the first column and first row, then it will be added to 5, which is also on the first row, first column. So it's 1 plus 5. 2, on the B side, we'll put 2 plus 6. Easy. And a 3 plus 7. And 4 plus 8. So it becomes 6, 8, 10, and 12. The 8 looks weird. Easy, right? So add the same letter. Exactly. So if you see a matrix like this, all you need to do is add them according to their, what is it called? To their positions. Yes. Easy peasy. Now, I want to teach you guys how to subtract matrix. Oh no! How do we subtract matrix? Oh, the horror! I'm scared! I can't do this! No, it's okay. Do not be afraid, everybody. It's super easy. What you need to do is you do the same thing to when you add, okay? Kalian lakukan hal yang sama apabila ingin mengurangi. So, what we do is 1 is subtracted by 5, 2 is subtracted by 6, 3 is subtracted by 7, and 4 is subtracted by 8. Easy peasy lemon squeezy? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What do we get? We get minus 4. Minus 4 again. Minus 4. And minus 4. Well, you look at that. It's a quadruple minus 4. Wow! Amazing! Didn't see that coming, did ya? But yeah, this is the minus 4 matrix. Negative Cali. Yes. Easy, amazing. Now, I'm going to teach you guys how to multiply matrix, okay? Sekarang Ollie akan ajarkan kalian caranya mengali matrix. Multiplications. Itu. Hi. Now this one, I'm going to use a different matrix so that I can explain it to you guys better, okay? Di sini Ollie mau make matriks yang agak berbeda. Dari tadi kan kita ordo 2x2 kan ya? We've been using the 2x2 matrix, right? But for this one, I want to use a different matrix so that I can explain it to you guys better. Okay? Biar lebih gampang Ollie jelasinnya. So let's, for example, put matrix 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. It's a different kind of matrix this time. And then we're going to try and multiply this matrix with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you guys see it? My handwriting sucks. Wait, let me rewrite that. We're using a different matrix. 1, 2, 3. Much better. 4, 5, 6. And we're going to multiply this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now everyone, did you guys notice the way I write it? It's always from left to right, up to down. It's always down, okay? It's always down. We always make Z's when writing matrix. That's how you remember which one are the A, B, C, D's, okay? So how do we multiply exactly, Ollie? I have no idea how this works. Well, it's easy. How do I do this? Wait, I need more space. I wrote that a little bit too big. Let me make this smaller. Can you guys see it if I write it like this? It's still readable like this, right? Kalau kayak gini masih kebaca kan ya? Wait, which brush was I using again? Uh-oh. Was it, this one, I think. Okay. So. What do we do here, Miss Ollie? Very easy. What we do here is that we add everything from the rows and columns. Miss Ollie, what on earth are you talking about? Let me explain. So here, how do I say it? So we will add the first row with the first column. If you guys understand what I mean. Wait, go, come on. Wait. だよね。あ、違うですか? Wait. Is that it? Wait. Let me refresh it a little bit, okay? Tunggu bentar. Ollie pengen refreshing bentar. Refreshing. Refreshing bentar. Let's take a little break, shall we? Break time! Woo! Tes. Hai, wakarimashita. Salah, bukan. Wait, no, why, no, is that the end? Is that, no. Chotto. Why can't I go back to the classroom? Wait, what happened? No. What? No. Tigaw, no, wait. OBS, come on, work with me. No. No, it's not over yet. There we go. Now we're back. Okay. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience, everybody. Your teacher needs a little tea before she continues. I'm very sorry. Oh, and OBS problems. It happens to the best of us. Memang sering terjadi kan ya? No. Literally teacher setting up presentation vibes. I'm very, very sorry. Okaeri. Hai, tadaima. Yeah. I got it. So, this is going to be a little bit tricky. There's a lot of things that we need to remember. Oh. Hi. Bentar. Okay, so I was right. First of all, we need to time this part with this part. Kita harus mengali baris sama kolom. We have to multiply the rows and the columns according to their places. Okay? I'll give you guys an example. Let's take a bright pink so that you guys can see better. So what we do here is that 1 times 1 becomes 1, right? And then we get 2 times 3. We put an add here. 2 times 3 is 6. So we put it over here. And then 3 times 5 is 15. Now this will be our A. This is how we count and how we multiply. Okay? Do you guys understand? Yeah, that's why I kind of had to look up the book one more time just to be sure because it is quite tricky. Ne. Understood? Okay. Rather yesn't. And let's try accounting the B part. For the B part, we're going to multiply the first row with the second column. So what we get is 2 times 1. It's going to be 2. And then 4 times 2 is going to be 8. And then 6 times 3 will be 18. This will be our B. Ne? And then next is going to be C. For C, we're going to multiply the second row with the first column. So it's 4 times 1 equals 4. 5 times 3 equals 15. And 6 times 5 equals 30. Okay? And for the last one, we're going to use green, is D. For D, we're going to multiply the second column with, the second row with the second column. Okay? So 4 times 2 is 8. And then 5 times 4 is 20. Then 6 times 6 is 36. Okay? All we need to do now is just count all of them together. So 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 15 is 23. Oh wait, no, 22, right? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Wait, what? 22, yeah. Hi. Ne? And then next is 2 plus 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. Plus 18 is 28. 4 plus 15 is 19. So we add that to 30, we get 49. And then 8 plus 20 is 28, plus 36 is going to be 64. And this is how you multiply, everybody. Whew! You guys understand? Apa kalian mengerti? What are matrices even used for? A lot of things. I heard that engineers need to learn matrix, right? Understand? Yes, but I don't understand why. Subete wakarimashita. Yokatta. Yes. Yes. Yokatta. Let's try a new... Let's try a different equation, shall we? Kita coba mengalihkan lagi, cuman make... apa tuh namanya? Rumus. Bukan rumus, soal yang beda. Let's try... 2, 4, 2... minus 4 minus 2, 4. And we're going to multiply this with 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, let's try it this way. Coba kita coba kayak gini ya. Let's try multiplying this. So what we get will be, again, using the same method. First of all, we gotta multiply the first row with the first column. So it's 2 times 1. We put 2 over here. 4 times 4 is 16. And then 2 times 2 is 4. And then we're going to get the second letter, which is B. We're going to multiply the first row with the second column, which is 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. And then 2 times 4 is 8. Easy, right? And then we need to get the C. The C one, we get the second row, and then we'll multiply it with the first column. So it's minus 4 times 1 is minus 4. Minus 2 times 4 is minus 8. And then 4 times 2, which is 8. And then for the last one, it'll be the second row times by the second column. So it will be minus 4 times 2, which is minus 8. Minus 2 times 1 is minus 2. And 4 times 4 is plus 16. Okay? So all we need to do now is that we add everything. This is going to be 22, 16, minus 4, and 6. That is how you multiply. Understood, everybody? Wait, right? 6, right? No. This is 6 because minus 8 minus 2 is going to be minus 10. And then added by 16, and you just take the 10 away and it becomes 6. It's not minus 6, it's 6. Understood? Okay, now time for some exercises. Waktunya kita latihan ya. I'm going to give you guys some questions. Some exercises. Okay. Are you guys ready? Ready, steady? Hi, yeah. Let's say that A is 1x minus 1y. And B is W 1 Z 6. Ne? So if A plus B, no. Oh, what if A plus T equals B? Then what is x plus y plus w plus z. Is it readable? Yeah, we're going to put transpose into this because transpose hasn't been in the spotlight. Is it readable? Can you guys read the equation? I'll beautify my. I'll try making my handwriting look comprehensible. No, not 2. It was 1. 6. Okay, so if A transfused equals B, then no. There we go. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. 5 minutes should be plenty, right? I'm going to let you guys do it for 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, then we'll discuss it together. Very easy. Let me... How do you have good handwriting? Five minutes. Let's go. Pa 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 da, pa pa. X plus Y plus W plus Z. I'm sure you guys can do it. Udah pasti kalian bisa kan? With everything that I taught you, I'm sure that you can do it. Come on. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Ooh, a Bobby. Bobby. Is Bobby's answer correct? I wonder. 3 more minutes, everybody. 3 more minutes. This one's easy, right? Because matrix in this part is mostly just subtractions. Di sini cuman... Apa sih itu namanya? Cuman penjumlahan dan penambahan kan ya? Ne? I'm just following Bobby. No cheating, everybody. Jangan nyontek ya. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. The donation amount is the answer. Thank you. Di sini nggak disuruh cari determinan kok. We're not looking for determinants. That's okay. Nggak nyari determinan kok. Kita cuma nyari X Y, W, sama Z. We're only looking for X, Y, W, and Z. There's no determinants here. It's easy subtractions and addition. I'm sure those of you who took notes can do this. Bagi kalian yang tadi nyatet, pasti bisa kok. Bagi kalian yang dari tadi gak perhatiin, nah, ayo. For those of you who weren't paying attention, For those of you who are late to class, that is why you should never be late to class and you should always pay attention. If anything, borrow your friend's notes if you missed anything. Kalau apapun, minta pinjam catatan teman kalian. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, Sensei. Pay attention next time. 1 more minute, everybody. Hai, 終わりました. Then I guess we'll be discussing it together, okay? Kita bakal bahas bareng-bareng, ya? Then I have to, just a minute. Gotta make this smaller. Where's pencil? Can you guys still see the question if I make it this small? Tadi masih kelihatan kan ya? Mieru? Mata mieru? Okay, nice. Ja, what do we do here, Sensei? Well, I'm gonna tell you guys what we're going to do. Now, this one here. Course pencil, wait. Here it is. Gotta love me my course pencil. Okay, better. So, what do we do here? Well, from this question, we know that A plus A transpose equals B, right? So let's write that down real quick. So A is 1x minus 1y, right? And it is added with A transpose. A transpose is when the columns becomes row. So this becomes 1 minus 1. You see how the columns become rows because it's transpose? And x, y. Right? It equals W1 Z6. Now what do we do here? What we do next is very simple. We just put all of the numbers into, like we just combine everything, like we just add things normally. So 1 plus 1. We put 1 plus 1 over here. And then we put x minus 1 over here. Minus 1 plus x over here. And y plus y. And it becomes W1Z6. Is it still readable? I hope it's readable. So what happens here? From here, we can just do simple maths. So what we get is that on the first column, first row, on the A side, we get 2, right? And from x, And because x minus 1 equals 1, as you see from over here, then that means x is 1 plus 1, which means that x is 2. So we write 2 over here. We got our x. Let's write it here. There we go. And also from this question, we know that 1 plus 1 equals w. So w also is 2. Ne? And then the next one is minus 1 plus x equals z. We already know what x is, so we just need to put it into the equation. Minus 1 plus 2 equals z, which means that 2 plus minus 1 is 1. So z is 1. And because we get 6 right over here, that means what? The only numbers that can only add up to 6 if it's the same thing is 3, right? So basically, y is 3. Because y plus y is 6. We can how do I say this? Gimana ya? The way to find y, caranya kita bisa dapat y itu y plus y equals 6. We can write y this way. Because y plus y is basically just y times 2, right? So we can just write it this way, and then we do this. 6 divided by 2, and we get a 3. So y equals 3. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 6. Now that we have all of our numbers, all we need to do is add all of them. So 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 equals 8. Wakatta? Do you guys understand? I get it! Wonderful! Wonderful! Wakatta? Do you guys understand? You guys are smart, dang, and I am very proud. Nice! Yoku dekimashita. Then, This is, what is it called? This is simple addition, right? Now let's do something else. Let's do multiplication, shall we? Kita coba perkalian. What if we have 1, 2, minus 1, 3. Equals 4, 3, 1, 7. Okay, another exercise. This time it's multiplications. 1, 2, minus 1, 3 times A, B, C, D equals 4, 3, 1, 7. So, A, B, C, D. If you add all of the A, B, C, D, what'll you get? This time, this one's pretty easy. So I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes. 3 menit ya? 3 minutes for this one. Starting from now. Is that multiply? Yep, it's multiply. So, there we go. Can you guys read it? Oh. Multiply. Let me write it down. Multiplication. Eh. There we go. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm giving you guys 2 minutes. What? I see that people are starting to answer in the live chat. We'll see. Is it correct or not? Kita lihat apakah benar atau tidak. Ori-sensei, it's kawaii UTS Real's answers. Okay, this is kind of easy. Now I understand. Good! I'm glad that you understand. Rizal, Rizal, check your notes, please. There's no way on earth it's 1,000, Rizal. Rizal, I have my eye on you. Ollie, pantau ya, Rizal. Itu kenapa jawabannya ngawur kayak gitu? Nggak suka ya? Don't guess answers, guys. 1 more minute. Waddle, I'm looking at you. Thunderoy. Oh, come on. Come on, do it seriously. Hi, Nja. We'll be discussing this together, okay? Ini kita bahas bareng-bareng. Kira-kira kayak gini bisa gak ya? Okay. So, what happens here? This is going to be tricky, and I think I forgot to teach this to you guys. I really think I forgot to teach this to you guys. There's actually an important matter in the matrix. Wait. Before we proceed to the equation, I'd like to say that in matrix, let's say that we have O, 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 and X, 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 X. In matrix, there's no such thing as matrix divided by another matrix. And this does not exist. Ever. Ever, ever. It doesn't exist. Like, if you see a question saying that A divided by B is technically just A times the B inverse. Okay? Yes. So, this is an important part of matrix that I forgot to tell you guys. So what happens here is that this part, this thing right here, the 1, 2, minus 1, 3, this matrix right here, we're going to move it over here. But when we move the matrix, it doesn't become divided. Like, you know how in normal algebra, let's say like 2 times 3 equals 6. And then if you move the 2, it becomes 3 equals 6 divided by 2. It doesn't work like that in matrix. What happens is that if you move a matrix to a different spot, it'll become inverse. Itu bakal jadi inverse. Begitu. Okay? I forgot to teach you guys that. So. I'm very sorry. But anyways, let's just discuss it together, shall we? Kita bahas bareng-bareng. So what happens here is that we're going to get this is going to be inverse, right? Because it's going to be inverse, we're going to have to count the determinants of this matrix. Do you guys still remember how to count determinants? So this is 1, 2, minus 1, 3. What happens here is that this matrix right here, we try to look for the determinant. The determinant being A times D minus B times C, if you guys remember. A is 1, D is 3, minus B is 2. And then C is minus 1. So we get 3 minus 2. Right? Because 2 times minus 1. Oh, wait. We get this, which means that our determinant is 5. Okay? Next, we're going to write it down over here. The determinant is 5. Now all we need to do is put it into the inverse formula. Jadi yang harus kita lakukan berikutnya itu, kita masukkan ke formula inverse. Do you guys still remember the inverse formula? Yep, the inverse formula is 1 divided by the determinant times by D minus B minus C A. This is the formula for inverse. So all we have to do right now is that we put everything into the equation. So, A, B, C, D equals. You see this inverse? You see this matrix right here? We're going to turn it into inverse. So it's going to be 1, 5, because the determinant was 5, right? Determinannya kan di sini 5. Jadi di situ kita tulis 5. Terus ini kita jadi D minus B minus C minus A. And then we're going to turn it into D minus B minus C A. So the D is 3, right? So we put 3 over here. The B is 2. We turn it into negative 2. C is here and it's minus 1. Minus 1 becomes negative, which means it'll become positive 1. And then we put A over here. Okay? You guys got it? And then it's going to be multiplied by this matrix. Okay. So it's going to be multiplied by this one matrix right here. Just write it down as 4, 3, 1, 7. Okay? You guys got it? You guys remember how to multiply matrices? Wait, let me make this a little bit smaller. I hope it's still readable. If you want to multiply matrices, it's row and columns, okay? So this is going to be first of all, is the first row and the first column. So that is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. And minus 2 times 1 is minus 2. Right? 12 minus 2. And then we have the first row with the second row. 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 7. Minus 2 times 7 is minus 14. Right? And then we have the second row with the first column is going to be 4 and 1. And then the second row with the second column. So it's going to be 3 plus 7. So basically, this is 1, 5, 10, 5, 5, 10. Wait, we can't... Man, my handwriting sucks. Wait, let me rewrite all of this. It sucks. Wait, let me rewrite this real quick. What was it again? It was like minus 5? No, 1 by 5? With what was it again? 3 minus 2. 1, 1. 4, 3, 1, 7. divided by 5 with 12 minus 2, 9 minus 14, 4, 3, and 3, 7. Okay, awesome. And what we do is that we add everything, and we get 1 divided by 5, 10, 5, wait, no, why did I write 3? This is not 3. This is 1. Yeah, because 1, yeah. This is 5, and this is 10. This is what we get, everybody. And then all we need to do is that we multiply this matrix with this determinant of a fraction. A little bit smaller. So what we get is that we will get 10 by 5 10 by 5, 5 by 5, 5 by 5, and 10 by 5, which will result in... Oh wait, this is minus 5. I almost forgot. That's minus 5 because 9 subtracted by 14 is minus 5, right? So this is minus 5 by 5. Yes. Sorry about that. So what we get is that we get 2 minus 1, 1, and 2. Which brings us to the answer. So A plus B plus C plus D equals 2 minus 1 plus 1 plus 2. Which is 4. Yay! We got it! Yes. If you forget the symbol, then that's correct. You can't forget this symbol. The symbols are actually very, very important. So if you get it wrong, then your whole equation is wrong. If you forget the symbol, that probably means that you cheated. So don't ever forget the symbol. Wait, I actually needed a stream. Really? I'm glad. Where did you get the 1 per 5? I'm late. No, that's okay. So, you see do you see the question over here? So it's matrix 1, 2 minus 1, 3 times matrix A, B, C, D equals matrix 4, 3, 1, 7. And we're looking for the A, B, C, D. Now, if we want to get the answer, what we need to do is that we need to move this matrix all the way over here. But different from normal algebra, if you move a multiplications, it becomes division, right? But the thing is, it doesn't work that way. If you move a matrix to another spot, like let's say it's a matrix and a multiplication and you want to move it to another spot, it doesn't become division. It becomes what we call inverse. And inverse is 1 divided by determinant times by D minus B minus C and A. And after counting the determinants of this matrix, we get 1 divided by 5. And then all we need to do is that we do a little switcheroo, and this little matrix becomes inverse into this matrix. Understood? Yeah, that's how you get the 1 by 5. Oh, I think I get it. You can rewatch the archive later and have a better taste of how to get an inverse. Tadi nyari D sama dengan 5-nya gimana, Ollie? Kita pakai inverse. Ingat ya, itu determinan kan ya? Bukan pakai inverse. Kita cari determinannya itu gimana ya? How do I say this? If you want to look for a determinant, I think everyone kind of missed out. So I'm going to like determinants. And let's use the previous matrix, shall we? What's the previous matrix again? The previous matrix was... Oh, not this one. 1, 2 minus 1, 3. 1, 2 minus 1, 3. 1, 2 minus 1, 3. So let's say that we have this matrix. If you're looking for the determinant, kalau kalian nyari determinannya, the determinant's formula is A times D minus B times C. Okay? And from matrix, they have their own assigned roles and positions. So this is always A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Okay? So what we need to do next is just we put the numbers into the formula. Which one is A? A is number 1 right over here. So we put 1 over here. It'll be multiplied by D. D is number 3. So we put number 3 over here. Minus B. B is 2. So we put 2 over here. Times C. C is minus 1. So we put that over here. Okay? I want to make my handwriting look neater just a minute. Hi! Ja. What we get is that we'll get 3 minus 2. And you know what happens when minus meets minus? When minus meets minus, it'll become plus. This is what you do. It becomes a plus. See? Yeah. Awesome. So you get 5. That is how we look for the determinant. Understood? So when you gonna be my professor in uni, huh? Nope. I'm good. I'm good with being a VTuber, thanks. Understandable. Good. It's probably better if you guys remember the formula. I'm going to write down the formulas again, okay? Going to try and write the formulas as simple as possible so that you guys can remember. Matrix. Hi. Yeah. How should I write it, I wonder? So let's say that we have A. Let's say we have matrix A. A, B, C, D. I think it's better if I write the A like this so that no one would get it confused for a D. Hi. Yeah. There's this thing called transpose, which is AT. What happens with AT is that it becomes AC, AC, because you know how the columns becomes rows? Yes, it becomes AC, B, B, D. This is transpose, and there's this thing called determinant. Determinant is A in jail, and it becomes A, D minus B, C. And then there's also this thing called inverse. This means you put 1 by determinant A multiplied by D minus B minus C A. There we go! You're welcome! This is the easiest way to remember matrix law. Yes! The matrix law. It's like when a bullet flies through. And you just go shing 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 shing. Matrix. I remember. Is the D minus B and minus C A another operation? It is. It is another operation, but I forgot what it's called. I just remember that you have to put this into the inverse formula. I think this thing has a name. Ini ada namanya, cuman Ollie lupa namanya apa. I forgot what it's called, but you just do it when you do inverse. Adjoint. That's the word. Yeah, this is called an adjoint, everybody. Where should I write it? Adjoint. So you multiply 1 by a determinant with an adjoint of the matrix. That's right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Adjoint, yeah, that's what it's called. I wonder, what is it used for? The inverse, you mean? Inverse. Inverse in matrices is, The inverse of matrix is another matrix, which on multiplying with the given matrix gives the multiplicative identity. For a matrix A, its inverse is A with a -1 equals I. The general formula for the inverse of matrix is equal to the adjoint of matrix divided by the determinant of the matrix. Basically this thing. They didn't explain why we need it in life, but I guess we just... Well, I mean, that's the joy of learning. Sometimes we don't know what you need it for. It might be handy in life, we just don't know what for. Hi! That should be that should be it for today's math stream. Mungkin sampai sini aja kali ya, matriksnya kali ya. Ne? Now we go to another type of math, which is super chat reading. Nah, berikutnya kita ke matematika yang satu lagi ya, yaitu matematika super chat. Oleh ingin berterima kasih kepada semuanya. I'd like to thank everybody who came to today's morning math stream. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. There's a lot of you guys who donated, so I'd like to read as soon as possible. So let's go, go, go. Hi. Yeah, first of all, I'd like to say a very big thank you to Ghosty-chan. VODV will be studying this over the weekend. Thank you. I hope you have fun watching the archive and studying Matrix. Next is from Donna. Pagi po, Guru Ollie. Pagi. Hello, good morning. Thank you. And then next is from the Einhander. You wonder why they were running? I was wondering. Yeah, thank you. Next is from Tsukuyomi X Faye. Can you slap me around with the pointer, please, Sensei? Why do you guys like the pointer so much? Kalian suka sama pointernya kah? Doredakke? This one? Wait, what if I do? You guys like that? Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Next is from Bobby. Pens and notes ready? Ohayo, Ari-sensei. Now, this is a student that I'd like to see. Nakagini dong. Jadilah seperti Bobby. Be like Bobby, everyone. Be prepared for class. Thank you. Next is from SPX730. Ollie's so generous that there's 2 boards in the class. Haha, very funny. Thank you, SPX730. And next is from Alexander Shubin. Linear algebra stream when? When, I wonder. Maybe next month. Mungkin bulan depan kali ya. Thank you. Next is from Fit Burn. Hi, can I get an iced latte with a zombie milk? Zombie milk. Sorry, zombie milk. Sir, this is math class. Literal math class. What? But thank you for the donation. Next is from the Einhander. Sensei, can I go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you go to the bathroom? Can you go to the bathroom? I wouldn't know. Can you? May I? There we go. Remember to use the right words, everybody. You may, but you probably cannot. Yeah, thank you. Next is from Team Lemonade. This is cool, but what's 9 plus 10? Oh, please. Oh, please stop. Thank you. Next is from Bellsprout. It's cool you're teaching math in your streams. I'll have to catch the VOD. I asked Calculus 3 and differential equations. Nice! But I didn't really get linear algebra in college. LOL. Thank you, Ali-senpai. You're welcome. Everyone really wants to learn linear algebra, huh? Next month, maybe. I'll have to prepare quite a lot more. Like, Matrix is easy. I can prepare it in one night. But for linear algebra, I gotta study harder. Because, you know, people might think that I'm smart because I do maths. But no, when it comes to teaching, I gotta review the lessons too. I don't always remember every single thing. Thank you. Next is from Byogen. But for sure, I will do my best so that we can study linear algebra together. Thank you. Next is from Biogen X2B. Sensei, we call it transpose with 2 letters S, as seen to the left. Oh, that's how? Oh, I see. Well, thank you. Next is from TK. While you studied in the blade, I studied the matrices. I see, thank you. And the next is from SPX730. Ollie, when a female VTuber is in proximity, transpouse. You're right. I guess you could call it transpouse. That's cute. Thank you. Because you waifu the girl. Okay, thank you. Next is from Health Campfire. Math professor here, determinants are important because they show up sometimes. So you find them because you can use them when yeah. Are you a real math professor? Are you Heath? Mr. Heath? They literally said, math professor here, determinants are important because they like to show up sometimes. So you find them because you can use them when yeah. I am a math professor too, and I agree. Yeah, they just show up sometimes, which is why we need to learn determinants, everybody. Thank you. You're pretty much Lameo. Yeah, thank you. Next is from Agrippa. I still prefer quaternions. I have no idea what that is, but thank you. Next is from Das Nerlings. I'm busy at work today, so I won't be tuning in. Still, I am sending support. I hope you had a good time. It was fun. I like maths. I like studying maths with you guys. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Next is from Elia the Mask. Surprise! My birthday is today. You have the same birthday as Korone-senpai. Happy birthday, Alia! Hope your dreams come true. Wishing you all the best. Happy birthday, Laya. Happy birthday. Wishing you all the best. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Since it's 7 p.m. your place, I hope you had lots of fun. And I hope you enjoyed your birthday. Thank you so much. And then next is from Tom Tornadoes. Just tipping to trigger that super chat. Thank you. Soundbite. Thank you. And then next is from Heat Campfire. Actual answer. Determinants measure how applying a matrix changes how you measure space. Whether it be area or volume. Hard to teach with $5 super and M4 grade student. I see. Thank you for explaining, Mr. Heath. We appreciate it a lot. So there you go, everyone. You use determinants to measure how matrix... Determinants measure how applying a matrix changes how you measure space, whether it be an area or volume. Yeah! Thank you. Next is from the Einhander. GTO, great teacher Ollie. Thank you. Thank you so much. And the next is from Daryl Reynolds Jr. You didn't really write anything in our super chat, but I appreciate the donation. Thank you. Next is from Scott Chich. I hope I'm reading your name right. I'm not really good at math, but just the fact that you're streaming makes me happy. Take my money. Wow. Thank you so much for the money. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. And then next is from Philip Kurglen. I hope I'm reading your name right. I never thought I'd be willing to watch a math class and actually enjoy it. Thanks, Ollie. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. And then next is from Ritoru. I love math, so here's a super chat. Thank you. And then from UCC. I feel like I am a high school student. Well, good. Gomawa, thank you. I'm glad that you're having fun. Next is from Valkyrie. The future of learning. Exactly. The future of learning is always fun. Next is from 900. What do? We call Ollie for help. Thank you. Next is from Maku Kawakami. Miss Ollie, I'd like to be your derivative so I could be tangent to those curves. Thank you so much, Maku Kawakami. I am getting shy, thank you. Next is from Arcris69. How much is tuition free from Teacher Ollie? Well, guess what? Tuition free from the Crazy Academy is free. No charge. It's the cost of $0. Wow, what a great school. Thank you. And the next is from Sandra Still. It's time for recess. Dibs on the swings. Thank you. Next is from Frog's Echo. In this COVID area... No, in this COVID era, teachers basically have the same occupation as streamers. Don't add me. They kinda do. I do agree, because in the COVID era, teachers have to stream their... What is it called? Their materials on class, whether it be with presentation or them writing on the whiteboard. They're basically streamers. Educational streamers. Hell yeah! Props to all of the teachers out there. Ini juga Ollie ingin berterima kasih kepada semua guru yang sudah mengajarkan kita di era yang digital ini. Thank you. Next is from Anonymous72. Miss Ollie, can I go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you go to the bathroom? I don't know. Thank you. Next is from Carlos. Thank you, Ollie. You were great. I'm glad. Thank you. Next is from James Veerkamp. This definitely isn't a bribe for Ollie to give me a refresher on linear algebra. Nope. I'm definitely not an engineer who has forgotten all of his linear algebra. Forgive me. Most of my work is managing other engineers. I see. You probably forgot about linear algebra, huh? You probably want me to teach you linear algebra, huh? Probably. Suka. Probably forgot. I see. You probably forgot, huh? Oh, James. Thank you. Next is from General Society. Please teach reduced how echelon form next. What? Please teach reduced row echelon form next. I have no idea what that is. People are already asking me for linear algebra, so I think I'll be doing that instead. But thank you. Next is from Squiggly Mustache. Ew, Squiggly Mustache. I'm going to use my time zone advantage to skip class today. Sorry, Ollie. I'll copy the homework later. Please don't skip class. Wait, which class are you talking about? Your class or my class? If it's my class, then go ahead, skip it out. But if it's your class, please don't skip class just to watch my class. Your class is much more important than my class, so please don't do that. Jangan sampai kalian bolos cuma untuk nonton Ollie ya. Ingat, kelasnya kalian lebih penting daripada kelasnya Ollie. Okay? Thank you. Next is from Bobby. Is it 8? It is 8. Good job, Bobby. And then next is from General Society. The donation amount is the answer. Good job. You got it right. Next is from 900. Somehow I got Colombia! 8. That is right. Thank you. Correct. Next is from Freddy. I'm late to class and have no idea what is going on. Don't worry. You can always check your friends' notes. That's what I do when I was in school. Next is from 900. Sensei! My wife is copying my paper. Wife! Please don't copy your husband's paper. No copying. Even if you guys are married, you're not allowed to copy anyone's paper if you're in my class. Thank you. Next is from Dimohon. I don't understand how -1 plus 2 equals 2 in the last example. Did I accidentally write -1 plus 2 equals 2? Did I write that? I think you did. I keep getting 5, not 3. Harap. -1 plus 2 equals 2 only for government budget. Yes, you did. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. That is that one's on me. That's my bad. Okay. That's my bad. Thank you for telling me. Also, oh, never mind. I'll give it a shout out later after we're done. Next is from Kirikai Memorial. This is what makes you amazing. I love your original take on streams. These calm Ollie, Olivia, Matt Ollie streams are as fun as your crazy Ollie streams. Aw, thank you. And then next is from Finnick Aldrich. You didn't really write anything in your super chat, but I appreciate the donation. Next is from Aguarion Ura. Can we get the Quartenion streams? I could really use a good explanation of how those actually work that doesn't come down to magic. I have no idea what that is, but I'll look it up. Thank you. Next is from Jimmy. Jimmy didn't really write anything, but I appreciate this super chat. Next is from General Society. Remember, people, this rule is only valid for 2x2 matrices. There's other methods, and arguably better ones, for larger matrices. That is true. The ones that we just studied, it only applies to 2x2. For bigger matrices or for different shapes of matrices, like let's say 1x3, 1x4, 2x3, 3x3, 4x4, those are different. They have different ways. Except for the like multiplication, that's kind of it's almost the same. Yeah. Thank you. Next is from what's this? Next is from Tonman Korea Guru Matematika. Yes, I was studying English and math at the same time. What a wonderful class. Gomawa, thank you. And then next is from Bobby. Thank you for the class, Ollie Sensei. It was fun. I'm glad you had fun. Thank you for coming. Bobby? Whew, I nearly burped. Next is from Dispel13. Thanks for your math lessons, Ollie. I love it. I loved it too. Thank you. And then next is from Binagishi. Binagishi, gomawa. And then next is from Asupaya. Arigato, Ori Sensei. Hai, do itashimashite. Kochirakoso arigato. Next is from Einhander. Sorry for being a class clown. I've been up for 20 hours. Love you, Ollie. Love you too. Thank you. Please go to bed. Next is from Matthew Scoot. Sensei, I need to use the restroom, but Hanako is in there. Then you might have to scoop her out and fight spiders. Probably. Thank you. Next is from Alexis Cruz Giron. Thanks for the lesson, Ollie. Surely it will help somebody in the chat. I remembered there's time in my high school and university and was fun in its way. Arigato, Ollie Sensei. Thank you. And then next is from Coolie D. I'ma be real with you, Ollie. I don't even know how to read. Don't lie to me. But thank you. Next is from Hamburger. A red super chat from Hamburger. Thanks for the math stream. You're welcome. And thank you for the red super chat. I appreciate it a lot. I'll be sure to put the super chats to good use. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I hope that you learned a lot more Matrix. Yeah, I hope you learned lots of Matrix in this stream, Hamburger. Thank you. Next is from Kori. Thanks for the lesson. You are the best math teacher, Ali Sensei. You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Next is from Sukuyumi X Faye. Here's my 0 tuition for Crazy Academy. You gotta get your math straight. That's not $0. That's $2. That's like $2 extra. You add a little bit too much. That's like 0 plus 2. You can't give me 0 plus 2. It's $0. Thank you. Next is from... Ollie, do we have homework? Oh, you guys want homework? And next is also from Aisha. Thanks for the lesson, Ollie Sensei. Do we get homework for this? You guys want homework? Homework. Let's see. What would be a good homework? Good homework. Let's make it tricky. Let's see. Let's say that A is... But when it comes to making these sorts of things, I kinda gotta look it up. Let's say that, you know what? We'll just make it an easy homework. A 3 equals B. By the way, most of the explanations that I got, I want to give a really big shout out before I forget. Most of these is from a very helpful teacher. It's in Indonesian, but I got most of the lessons from him. Like for those of you who watched my Hanako stream, I was watching him before I started. Ini Ollie belajar dari YouTube channel namanya. And I kind of copied most of the explanations that he did. I'm very sorry. But I'd like to give a big shout out to people Londo. I kind of copied his work. But yeah, I got most of the things and most of the materials from him. He explains it a lot more faster and a lot more simpler than me. So if you guys could, please do look up Ajar People Londo. When it comes to Matrix, it's very easy. Very easy if you look it up from his channel. Thank you. Ne? Clipper, please viral so we can cancel that guy. No! Why would you do that? Why would you cancel someone who's really good at teaching? Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm giving a shout out because without his video, I wouldn't have made the stream possible because I learned most of the things from him. Ne? Please don't cancel. Please don't cancel him. If anything, please give him support. Ne? It looks like he has pretty awesome videos. Yeah, I kind of copied from him. I really did. Is it copyright? It's because I don't know how to make soal. I don't know how to make like exercises, so I kind of took most of it from his videos. I'm very sorry. So. Yeah, for homework, what do we do? Let me look for one actually. Contoh soal matriks. Here's one. So let's say, no, let's stop using A, B, C, D. Let's do D, E, F. D. Wait, homework. Okay, here we go. We have... What if we have D? Matrix 4, 9, 3, minus 4p. And then we have matrix B. Wait, no, not B. E. With 5p minus 5. Wait, no. Minus 5, there we go. 1, 3. And with F being minus 10, 8, minus 4, and 6p. So, if D minus E equals F minus 1, then what is 2p? There we go. Homework. I'll be sure to check it out in the hashtag original. I'd like to see your answers, everybody. Good job. Homework, when is it due? I don't know. I don't know if I'll have the time to check. But here's homework for those of you who want some. Wait, I think this is a huge step. Is it a little bit too huge? Is it too huge? Wait. No, I'm sure you guys can handle it. It's a little challenge. Well, that's the joy of maths, right? Thank you. This should be okay. This should be okay. A little bit challenging, but it should be okay. I'm sure that you guys can do this. Right? Thank you. Ja, back to donation reading. Hi. Next is from RM46. Sensei, Udin ate my homework. That's not possible. Udin's mouth is basically sued. So that's not possible. Thank you. Next is from Kulidi. Who snitched? I don't know. Thank you. Next is from Tactical Linux. Ali Sensei, someone launched the tactical nukes. We need to evacuate now. Haha. Not after maths. We don't. But thank you. Next is from the Einhander. The only thing getting cancelled is my bedtime. Please don't. Please go to sleep. Thank you. Next is from Kulidi. Good night, Ollie. Can you read us or me a bedtime story? Have a good day. Thank you. Next is from General Society. To the guy who asked for homework, come with me if you want to live. LOL. Hi. Ja. Ito. A bedtime story. A bedtime story. A bedtime story. Let's see. Once upon a time, there was 1, 2, 4, and 5. They live in one house all together. 1 is the father, 2 is the mother, 4 is the oldest son, and 5 is the young daughter. One day, they decided to switch rooms in the house. And so, the father sleeps with the son, and the mother sleeps with the daughter. It becomes a mother-daughter and father-son. And then there's this one time where they decided that... There's this one time when the children asked their parents to have another kid in the house. The older brother decided to persuade the mom, while the younger sister decided to persuade the dad. And after they persuaded, they had another child to the family. The child is -3. The youngest son in the family. And there's this one time where apparently the family needed to get the papers done so that they could put -3 into the family tree. So what happens is that they inversed. So what happens is 1 by -3 is timed by adjoint of the family, which is 5 -2 -4, 1. You multiply them all together, and after they get all of the papers done, -3 is finally a part of the family, as the matrix becomes -5 by 3, 2 by 3, 4 by 3, and -1 by 3. The end. I hope that was a good bedtime story for you guys. Hi. Warimasu. For announcements, I will be having a 51 Clubhouse stream later today at 3:30 GMT plus 7. Nanti jam 3.30 waktu Indonesia Barat, Ollie akan stream 51 Clubhouse Worldwide Classics. We will be playing shogi and chess. Kita bakal main shogi dan catur. Like, maybe we'll play other games, but for now, I want to focus on those 2 games. Thank you. And I think that's all. We'll be doing a lot of thinking today. So I hope you guys look forward to it. That is all for me. Thank you very much. Itu saja dari Ollie. Terima kasih banyak. This has been Crazy Ollie, and I'm signing out. Terima kasih banyak telah datang. Thank you so much for coming. Okite kurete hontou ni arigatou gozaimashita. Otsu crazy. Bye bye.
Berharap perhatian kepada seluruh siswa-siswi Crazy Academy. Sekolah telah selesai. Attention to all students of Crazy Academy. Class is now over. You may go back to your wonderful bed and sleep. Or, have some lunch. That's crazy, everyone. Thank you.